The chain of Kabbalists begins with Abraham. In ancient Babylon, 3,500 years ago, the cradle of human civilization. Egoism and hatred erupted and drove people apart. Abraham discovered the method of human connection and unity and began teaching and sharing what would later become the authentic wisdom of Kabbalah. The thousands of people who followed his path became the first group of Kabbalists in history. 1,500 years later, cruel wars break out everywhere. In a small cave in northern Israel, Shimon Bar Yochai and his 9 students are writing together the great book of Zohar, a book about eternity and universal love, while outside their cave, the world sinks into darkness and conflict. The book disappears for centuries, waiting for its time to become revealed and shine its light upon the world. Towards the end of the 16th century, Isaac Luria, known as the Holy Ari, appears in our world. He was the one capable of unlocking and adapting the ancient wisdom of Kabbalah to bring its light back to our world. From that moment on, everyone can begin studying the method that can connect our hearts. The 20th century arrives. World War II breaks out, leading 6 million Jews as sheep to the slaughter. It is during this bloody period that Rav Yehuda Ashlag, known as Baal HaSulam, realizes the final stage of human egoism had begun. Now, the discoveries of Abraham, the secrets hidden in the book of Zohar, and the revelations in the writings of the Ari would be compiled into the science of human connection. We are all connected in a single, wondrous system, like organs of the same body, Baal HaSulam explains repeatedly. All we need is to reveal this system. His eldest son, Rav Baruch Shalom Ashlag, the Rabash, continues to interpret his writings, making them more accessible and more practical, enabling every person to reveal the spiritual world. As human egoism reaches its peak and the wisdom must spread throughout the world, appears the student who would take it to that level, Michael Leitman. He meets the Rabash at the age of 30 and stays by his side for 13 years, becoming his closest friend until his last day. Thus, the Rabash left us with a practical method and a spiritual guide to lead us to our unity. In 1995, about 10 students gather in Michael Leitman's apartment once a week. A year later, they are 40, and then 100. Every year and every month, more and more students are joining the group. In 2002, Michael Leitman is invited to give a series of lectures in North America. In LA, San Francisco, Chicago, Philadelphia, Boston, New York, and Toronto, the halls are filled to the brim. In 2005, Rav Leitman becomes a member of the World Wisdom Council, and 5,000 people come to see him in Tokyo. The world begins to hear about Kabbalah, Baal HaSulam, and global unity. He spreads the same message at the Arosa Summit, at the Table of Free Voices in Berlin, and wherever people are ready to hear it. In parallel, the students in Israel are making great efforts to launch the first Kabbalah channel on television. Every program is designed for viewers to see, hear, and feel the warmth of unity that connects us. At the same time, all over the world, branches of the Kabbalah Education Center are coming to life. In Italy, China, Russia, Holland, Sweden, Colombia, 62 countries join Israel with a common desire to elevate humanity into a single whole. In addition to the activities of the B'nai Baruch Kabbalah Education and Research Institute, social movements are initiated to promote unity above differences. On a daily and hourly basis, we broadcast a message of unity through any possible medium. A warm message that enters people's hearts. A message that sooner or later, the entire world will feel. We will continue and complete the work of Abraham, who discovered the law of connection and love and passed it on to us through the lineage of Kabbalists. Today we know for sure that the law of unity, love your friend as yourself, will become the fundamental nature of life, felt within each of us, connecting all of us as one.